everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do a beautiful spring or summer wreath, and as you can see from the intro, the beginning of the picture, it is going to be of a dragonfly. So you can use it all spring, all summer. Beautiful ribbon. So welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome to all my crafty family. So happy to see you. Good Friday, everybody. So I hope everyone enjoys this. We're going to get started. We are going to do this a little bit different today. I am actually going to do the bow first. Okay? And we are using Regina Sellers Pro Bow, and it is the deluxe model. We'll be using recipe C, 4 fingers on each side. And then I'll go over the ribbon in just a second. So I'm going to turn the camera down and we're going to get started. Okay, so today we are using, and they're all from Craft Outlet. So my husband got me a bunch of ribbon for our anniversary. Very, very happy. So I have dragonfly ribbon. It's 2.5 inches. I have blue polka dot ribbon and pink polka dot ribbon. And like I said, you can use this all spring and all summer. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So you're going to take your 28-inch wire, which is 26 gauge. You're going to put it through about 1/2 inch through the ribbon, twist it around. And we are doing this right-handed today. As most of you know, I am left-handed primarily, but I use both hands. So we're going to twist it around the top of your center finger, and then once or twice. I like to keep it a little secure. Okay. Here we go. So I scrunch it and twist. Slide, do not make it too tight because that will ruin the design of your ribbon. It's real easy. Remember, this is kind of thick. You can use a spare finger if you wanted, or a healthy hand, as Miss Regina says. That's like an extra 20-piece wire, and you would tie it right at your second or your third finger. So it's real easy. Try not to make it too tight. Like I said, this is a little thick, but it's going to be beautiful. Here we go. It's that fast. So I'm going to take this off. Make sure you get this wire off of this center finger that you wrap up, because if you leave a piece right there, this is going to end up being too loose and you're not going to be able to shape your bow. Then make sure it's completely off the nail. Now, some people twist the wire. I like to tie mine. I like to get it nice and secure and tight. Some people do this, watch. Some people take it, twist it right here, then pull it like this. You can take, now we're using 3 ribbons, so I do want some nice pretty tails, but I don't want it too long. So I'm actually going to just, not too long. I really don't want it too long. And we're going to be using other ribbons as well. So I have a bunch of surprises. You have to watch to see everything. But it's going to be beautiful. There we go. These are fizzers. Remember, this is I can't talk and go. Take it. Actually not gonna do the V-cut in it today. Nice and pretty. This is normal for your little finger to come off. Move this right here. I'm going to twist it one more time. Like I said, this is very thick ribbon, so make sure. This is a fluff box. My husband actually made me this one. You can buy it from Regina Sellers, ProvoTheHand.com. And take trying to mix up your patterns so it's not always the same. I'm going to flip it out as soon as I get it where I want it. Now you just flip it where you want it. And pull it out. Make a nice, big, pretty bow. I actually want to that. The dragonflies. Really pretty. Beautiful. And the big polka dots, just give it extra. Isn't that pretty? Nice spring or summer, beautiful colors. Yay! That's it. Just get it the shape you want it. See how I can pull it and make it a different shape, which is great. Just pull it out. shape it the way you want it. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Beautiful. Now, with the thicker ribbon, I would definitely use a spare hand if you're not used to it. That way you can get this nice and tight. This is pretty. Very beautiful. Alright. So I do this, then I shape it again once it's on the wreath. So we're going to put this up, and then we're going to reshape it. Once we apply it, I'll probably fluff it again. Alright, and we have all these pretty legs. There's 6 of them. So this is going to be beautiful. There's 9 actually. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Alright. Beautiful. That's that part. You're going to need 14-inch wreath form, 14.5. It is from Dollar Tree, or you can get yours from Craft Outlet. Okay. Today we are going to use from Paper Mart. This is blue deco mesh, and it's with blue metallic strip. This is really, really pretty. This is actually light blue. Okay, something to bring out the color. And the reason why I chose this is because we are using a pink dragonfly. And if I use pink or green, it's going to fade out the colors. So I wanted something to bring out the colors. And inside the dragonfly, you have the blue. So this is going to be really beautiful. So we are going to do the poof method. So, and as you guys know, very popular method. And yes, we have some loops to go with it. So I take the ends, attach it around the first bar with my zip tie. Always flat side in. You can use your cable tie gun. And you just put it right in between the blades. And it cuts it for you. How cool is that? Take another zip tie. You want to make sure these ends are nice and secure. We don't want fray. And put it around the first bar. So I always attach the zip ties around the brackets until you get to 2 and 3, and then you go around the brackets but in the crossbar right here. Okay? And that just makes it more secure and your wreath's not flopping around everywhere. So I'm going to mix up just a tad bit. Move it over. Do not want... Yes, the ends can be slid right into the zip tie. It's really easy. And it cuts it off. The way I do it is, everyone knows, take your mesh, 1 bar to your second bar, and over. If you want the 10-inch poofs, you can take it all the way around. You can use your ruler. Try to keep this as even as possible. So I go by 2 brackets and then over. So 2 sections and then over one. Take your zip tie. Again, going around the bracket. Easy. Going 1, 2, over, zip tie, around the bracket. Read the zip tie in. You can use your fizzers too. I do those too to cut this off. Just zip tie them. How pretty this is. And these are big. And it's nice and colorful so you don't see through it. So if you only wanted to do a 3 poof because we're adding ribbon and stuff to it, you can. So 1, 2, over, zip ties I got from Walmart, 8-inch cable ties. They hold up to 45 pounds. Okay, 200 pounds, sorry, 45 to 200 pounds. These are my main ones I use. They are from Walmart. Okay, $2.50 in a pack. About $4 or $5. It's not that bad. They're worth it because you're not constantly breaking on you. There we go. I do use colored zip ties that you can get from Lowe's. They hold about 100 pounds. Somebody asked me. The little ones hold about 100 pounds, and they hold between. The big ones are about 200 pounds. Same thing. It comes in a. Show you. You get all different ones. Walmart and Lowe's both sell them. Okay, and they're different colors. They're actually sturdy. Here we go. 1, 2. Around your bracket. Over your poof. I always leave the big part of the cable tie always facing up so it doesn't scratch your wall. 1, 2, over, and we're going to I'm going to show you the second bar, and then I'm going to let all my students catch up with me. Did this before and someone asked about the second and third bar. I always show one, so I will show 2 and let you see. It's right on the crossbar. Okay, I take it inside. I always measure around the second bar, so when you go to the 3rd ring, I measure around the 3rd ring, and the 4th ring, I measure around the 4th ring for each poof. So this is your 2nd ring. So, what I mean by crossbar, I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to show you the next one so you can see. Really, really like this. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Alright. Remember, I hold it down. 1, 2, over, crossbar. Crossbar is your bracket right here. And then right there, I'm going diagonal around the crossbar, and that holds it from moving around. And that's good for your second and third row. And then when you do your first and your fourth row, and usually what I do is I show everyone the second one, and then I let everybody catch up and go and do row 3. Okay? So remember, we go around the bracket on row 4 and row 1. And we go around the crossbar that is on the bracket for 2 and 3. Crossbar is the bar where the bracket is right there. That keeps your mesh in place. Easiest rows are 2 and 3 because you got that crossbar. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up row 2, and I'll get to row 3. Remember, go diagonal when placing row 2 and 3 with the zip tie right there around the crossbar, like that. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and do 2 and 3, and then I will be back for the last 2 poofs on 4. Now you can do 3 poofs, and you can put your pretty dragonfly right here. Or you can do 4, and you can still put it right there. Some people don't like the center covered all the way, so we'll see. We will see. I will be right back. Pause. Okay, so like I said, I was going to show you the last poof. Now look how fat this is. So we're going to have 2 more. Just these 2 right here. Now I do, let's make sure you see this. Take it 1, 2, 2 brackets, over 1, zip tie around your crossbar. There's no diagonal because there's no 2 bars right here. This is your last one. So you go around the bar like we did on our first row. Look at how pretty. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So big. To make sure. 1, 2, over, zip tie around the crossbar, right there, right around the bar, last little poof. A lot of you use the utility scissors. They're from Fizzers. I got them at Walmart, at Lowe's, sorry. Alright, so now I just take it inside, tie it off, 1 more. This real quick. You can use your skill or use that snip to cut your fabric. is that it takes almost a whole roll. So if you were doing a 10-inch hoop completely around, it would probably take the whole thing. You wouldn't have anything left. Another zip tie. So if that's what you want, like I said, I would take a ruler and measure it out. That way it's not a lopsided wreath. Alrighty, there's that part. So I'm going to make room. Look how big it is. So you can pull your poofs out. See? Pull it out. Shape it. You can make it as big as you want. And that will cover the center. So you don't need a lot of your loops. Even though we're using loops, you don't need a lot. Loops and ribbon today. Yay! So you can pull it out. It's not see-through. This is thick, 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 thick. It's beautiful. Alright, so I will be right back because I got a clear spot so we can get started on the rest. Okay, so today we are going to use green, pink, and yellow, all from Paper Mart. You're going to cut it into your 10-inch squares. We're not going to use a lot of it. I use Skill Power Cutter or Zip Snip by Works. It's a power rotary cutter. No fray does not mean it won't get fray from friction. Friction happens, so always protect it with your sealant and with your adhesive spray. Okay, and this can cut up to 15 pieces at once. Okay. So that's all I'm going to do. Nice, clean pieces. Beautiful. So, green, pink, and yellow. Paper Mart. These are 10-inch rolls cut into your 10-inch squares. Okay, I use paperweights to hold the mesh down. If you don't, then it will be jaggedy, and it also will not keep it nice and clean cut. It will break. So it can pull on your wreath. Alright, on your mesh, I mean. So, because we're going to be using ribbon today as well, we are not going to be using a lot, but we still want to get some color on this. I do. So we're going to use some loops. And I'm going to take 3. I like to place them right in the second bracket. So yes, that is from friction. You get little hairs. Always trim when you're done. Let's go. Then around. All you're doing is putting this little flare in the center and at the ends. That's all we're doing. It's pretty, pretty, pretty. Alright, so I'm going to do it one more time. What I do is I put it not on the first bar, on the second bar. And I zip tie it around the other zip tie. Take one, the green, pink, and our yellow. Remember, this is already blue, so we're not adding blue to this. We want to add color to make it nice and bright. So we're going around the second zip tie, second bar, caddy corner, put your mesh in, and I always bring the zip tie around it. That way you're not sitting there like I am now. You can pre-tweet it. Takes 2 hands. There we go. And you want it flat side in. Sweet it up. I also have some hot pink too, but I don't want to use the hot pink, honestly. I want to just use these 3 colors. These are our bright colors. Zip tie, flat side in. Easy. Nice and pretty. Pretty. So go each section, all 6. Then we're going to add some ribbon to this. And I have some really pretty ribbon. I want to add a little more color. And then we will be done after we put our bow on. As pretty as that. I will be right back. Okay, so as you see, I already added some of the ribbon. You're going to cut these into 18 inches. I have a pink, and this is 1.5 inches with little white polka dots. Craft outlet. Purple, the little white polka dots, craft outlet. And then I have a yellow with blue, pink, green, and white polka dots. Really, really cute. So I cut them into 18 inches, all right? Then what you're going to do is you will fold them in half, take your zip tie, put it through your ribbon, and then what I do is I go in between the poofs, and I honestly, I go in between 2 poofs and I go around the 3rd bar. Pull your poof in, shape it, shape your ribbon. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Again, in half, 18 inches is what I cut it. Going around it, 2nd poof, 3rd bar, round the bar with the zip tie. Your poofs out, shape your ribbon. How pretty this is. Alright. Now, add your dragonfly. So, I want to put it like right here. You see we have a lot of color on here, so it's beautiful. So this is metal and it bends and it has a little lamp right here. This is also from Craft Outlet. Take your wire. Around your little metal bar. And they have green, blue, and yellow, and pink. So green, blue, yellow, and pink. Wait, let me see. Yes, like the butterflies. I'll show you. Same exact colors as the butterflies. They have all your dragonflies and butterflies. It's pink, green, blue, and yellow, okay? So they have the dragonflies in the same colors, same pattern too, except the butterfly has a little butterfly on it and this has little daisies, which is really cute. So I'm going to take it, and I kind of want to go around right here, just around in the center. Just remember, I'm going to pull him up. You don't want it too tight, but you can bend the body. You are going to want to tie it. You can pull like your poof over to the side and do it right in the crease right here. Go underneath. Remember, anytime you use wire, you should always coat it or put a piece of tape, like a piece of fabric tape or something over this so no one gets pinched, or I use glue just to seal these ends. You don't want anyone to get pinched by these wires. You'll have some really upset people. So I always tell you that. Now, I'm going to take another piece. This can go under the tail, through the wing here. Can't even see it. Through the wing here. Going to tie this nice and tight. Always knot it. I always knot it. And then, again, go around your bar underneath. And that's going to make sure that you get this nice and tight too. You don't want it to be loose. Right, just like we did with the front of him. So then you can't even see the wire. It's in between the dragonfly's wings. You can't see it at all. But you need this to stay. So, there we go. I'll pull this out. There's that part. I do want to shape him more. You can move the wings around. It's really cool. Now I'm going to take the bow. You have options with the bow. The bow can go in the center, or the bow can go right here. This bow is a little bit big. I would probably make a smaller bow, honestly, a little bit smaller. But again, I'm going to tie it in between a poof, under, tie it around the bars, nice and tight. And remember what I said, you want to put tape or glue around the wired edges. Now, you can cover the back of this. When using zip ties, it's nice and clean. However, I still like to cover my back. So, if you've seen any of my videos before, I'll show you how to take the foam backing. You use a hole puncher, an office hole puncher, to put the holes in it, and I zip tie it to the back. You just cut it out. Now with the bigger frames like this, it usually takes about, double place it. You can buy them bigger than the 14 by 10. So now you're just going to flip your bow to its desired look. Remember, because it gets flat from, I don't want too much on this, but I still want to put a couple. Remember, we have all this cut. We want to add a little bit more color. So, what's on the dragonfly is so cute. Daisies. So I have big daisies and I have little daisies. Pink seems to be something I actually like. And I have a little bit of a darker pink. I have a light pink. Because remember, he's pink. Another light pink. Let's see. Actually, let's take this one out. Let's put this one here. Here. I have a couple little white ones. I'm not going to take the big ones. I'm going to do little ones. So I'm going to glue those on, and you can put it on anywhere on your wreath. Then, if you want to add just a tad bit more color, you can take the foam balls. Now the blue is going to blend in, so we're not going to use the blue. Have a little bit of green. This is your Easter green or your baby pink. And I wouldn't use too much because you're already going to put a lot on this. So you can just take a couple. And what I would do is I would actually place them on the loopies, not anywhere else, and just a few. Not a lot, a few. You don't want to overpower it. So that, oh, I did want to show something else. Oh, the foam balls come from Hobby Lobby. The daisies, I actually got Amazon, the baby daisies. And then I have, if you wanted to add like some Easter to it, make it like a springy type. If you remember, I use these on my inspirational cross. You can actually take your little daisies, because remember there's daisies there. You can actually put just a few daisies in there, and actually I might just do that. See how that looks? Really cute. Not too much. Just enough. Like a little bouquet. It's enough right there. Put one right there. That's cute. And then it's not too much. It's just enough to highlight it. And it goes with the dragonfly. Just enough to give it that little extra. It's yellow and white, so it's a neutral. Doesn't take away from the pink. It pulls up from the ribbon. If you wanted to add just a tiny bit of color, we can take some pale pink, put one here, here, here. I think we're going to leave the little balls off, I think. We're just going to put the little pink ones right here on these. Add that. I might even take these daisy heads, because they can pull off, and put little ones. I don't want to use the big ones. I'm afraid it's going to take away. You don't want to overdo it either, but we want to add a little bit on here. Just a little bit. Without that is cute. You can take the little yellow ones. Put it on the poofs. Just enough to highlight this. I've been going daisy crazy lately, so just enough to highlight it, but nothing to take away from it. See that? It's pretty. So, glue pot. Take the stem. Glue pot is from Amazon. Just put it right there. It dries nice and pretty. See how pretty this is? It's beautiful. And you're giving it a little bit of character. Make sure you pull it up. Flowers came from Amazon too. Take the little ones off and place them on there. There we go. Look how cute. Not too much. I'm going to take some pink. You could dip the daisy head. Pop it in through your mesh. It's really, it goes right in because of the glue. One right here. There. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Take another one. Just adding a little color, that's all. Right. Daisies are in, I will say that. And just take a little bit of your white, and you're just gonna, so we're not gonna use the foamies, but we are gonna take little daisy heads, pokes right through it, glues it right in. Wear your little protective finger covers, okay? Just dab it. Look how pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. See? Nice and pretty. It pops right in. Be creative. Never heard that? Be creative. So a little bit. Alright, so one of my subscribers, which I mentioned before, told me that if you get any of the little spider webs from your glue, to take a blow dryer and apply the heat on the wreath, and it melts, takes away all the spider webs. So that is a great, great thing. I've done it since she told me. Thank you again. Awesome. Was very happy. So, go. See? That's it. I'm going to hang this up so you can see it. I'll probably apply maybe one or two more little white ones just to blend in. But I think that we are actually done. Put a couple in there and we're done. I always say I'm done and then I add other stuff, but you don't want too much with this. Like, I'm actually gonna hang this up for everybody. Daisy, daisy, daisies. Alright, so I do have a couple more requests that I will be getting done. Don't know if I'm gonna be doing anything tomorrow or not. Have the grandbabies. But I'm going to go hang this up so you can see it. It's beautiful. So I will see you in a few minutes. Hi. Look at how beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, share, subscribe. Remember, all subscribers are eligible to win. At 10,000 subscribers, a zip snip. And at 850,000 views, I'm giving away a $50 Amazon gift card. So like, share, subscribe, everyone. Have a blessed night. I shall see you in a few days. Bye.